Bob Martin started his career up in New York City, in Brooklyn, in his family's deli, taking bets. And he continued taking bets when he went to high school from his teenage friends. And then he also continued taking bets while he was in the Army. During World War II, he was an anti-aircraft gunner. And when he came out of the Army, when he was discharged, he came out with $30,000. So he thought that this was going to be his career now, sports betting. And he became very good at it in New York, quite successful, except for there was a college basketball scandal in New York City with the City Universities of New York. And Bob Martin was not in on the fix. So pretty much the scandal bankrupted him. So, but he got a call from a local DC sports gambler by the name of crippled Julius Silverman, because he wanted Martin to come down and help him in his sports betting operation. Nesline was part of that too. So when he came down, he was here for a few years, quite successful. And then the FBI and Metropolitan Police Department conducted an investigation against that sports booking operation using what was called a spike mic, listening in on the conversations and everything. And they were arrested. So Silverman was arrested, Martin was arrested along with other associates. Nesline was not one of them. Nesline always seems to escape these investigations. So Martin and Silverman thought they were going to lose the case. So they retained the services of Edward Bennett Williams. Now, Edward Bennett Williams was a very prominent attorney in Washington, D.C., very influential, high-powered attorney of the Williams and Connolly firm. And Williams told the clients that they were probably going to lose in court, but you will win on appeal on Fourth Amendment rights. The defendants, Martin and Silverman, were not really as confident as Williams was. But Nesline was confident in Williams, and he bet them that Williams would win in the Supreme Court. Bet them $10,000. In the early 60s, that's a lot of money. And sure enough, Williams won the case in the Supreme Court, and the record doesn't show whether Silverman or Blume paid the bet off, but the decision was unanimous at the Supreme Court that the spike mic violated their Fourth Amendment rights to unlawful searches and seizures. So after that, Martin stayed in D.C. for a while, but because of all these congressional committees, and especially Bobby Kennedy, who was the Attorney General now, Martin decided he's going to leave D.C. and go out to Vegas. So at Vegas, he started working at the sports book for the new Churchill Downs, which became the Las Vegas Line, which bookmakers all over the country, legal and illegal, followed. So Bob Martin became very successful out in Las Vegas. But that is his connection to D.C. New York, D.C., Vegas.